The reigning player of the year, 9 telecasts last season for Chris Barnes.
One of only 3 bowlers to win both the PBA Rookie and Player of the Year awards in their careers. So 6 frames down, 4 to go. Plus, we will see the endless 10th frame. Some big names on deck, including Norm Duke, Pete Weber, Parker Bohn III, and Tommy Jones. Anywhere on your finished 3rd in the PBA Player of the Year race. Up now is Danny Wiseman. He'll be throwing off of a Mike Scroggins spare as we begin the 7th frame. My arm is like on stage.
Come on, Danny. Bye.
Nice little trip forward for Danny Wiseman there in the 7th frame. And Voss Bosses maintain an 11-pin lead.
Up now, Mike Wolfe from New Albany, Indiana. 3 Denny's PBA Tour titles on his resume.
Grass ball, bro. Go, easy, easy.
Liston's going to drift high, and Roth's Raiders are going to fall further behind. They need to get some strikes going. They need to get it going now.
They may need that endless 10th frame if they are in position to do so. So that's the 2nd spare of this match for Roth's Raiders. And we go back up to Voss's Bosses. And here is the man we just profiled, Norm Duke. Owns 5 career major titles.
Uh-oh. Freeze!
Get down!
What's up with that?
That was a green ball of 10.
Apparently, the pins don't know who's throwing the bowling ball. You know, Norm Duke led the tour in earnings last season, and he only bowled about half the events due to injuries and illness.
Come on, guys. Spare.
Pretty strong stuff.
Winning 2 majors always helps the pocketbook. So there's the 2nd spare for Voss's Bosses. And Roth's Raiders need to start putting together some strikes right now. Here's the Rookie of the Year, Rhino Page. He had a strike in the 3rd. Here he is in the 8th. A little heavy.
What a rookie campaign this young man had. The best that I could ever remember for Rhino Page. Had to bowl the TQRs each and every week.
Going for the 2-7 baby split. It's the 7, not the 2. First open frame of this match.
Not what you want, Bobby, when you're down, trailing in the match, and you need X's.
Randall, you did not just call me Bobby, did you?
No, I called you Rob.
There's Pete Weber.
Stand up.
Fight.
That's pretty, isn't it? See all that side rotation? That ball goes out for cheeseburger and fries. It comes back a steak and baked potato.
I haven't heard that one before. That's
well, there
nice.
you go.
I just got hungry. There's Parker Bohn III, native of New Jersey. Oof.
Looking at back-to-back opens for Roth's Raiders, and I think an interesting point that needs to be made is that back in the Hall of Fame career of Mark Roth, 3rd all-time titles, he was a notorious lefty hater. Yet in the draft, he picks 3 left-handers.
Including this man, Parker Bohn III. Tough pickup, and only takes down the 7 pin. So back-to-back open frame for Roth's Raiders, and Voss's Bosses anchorman, Robert Smith, steps up, and he can bury that nail into match number 1 here.
Yeah, Mike.
36 pin advantage.
Very nice, Robbie.
I'm not sure I've ever seen an 8-pin left like this. This ball's coming in sideways, and it blows the pins right by the 8-pin.
Takes care of the spare. will have one more toss. If he can get a strike here,
Norm's the one that said, hey, Rob, spare strike's better than spare. Like,
that will set off the endless 10th frame for Voss's Bosses, should they need it. Roth's Raiders has a lot of ground to make up here in the 10th and beyond, perhaps.
That's right, I'm sitting right here. Big strike. Come on, get him over.
Well, there's still life now for Roth's Raiders, but anchor bowler Tommy Jones will have to throw 3 in the 10th, especially a strike on the fill shot to give his team a chance. They're going to need 6 in a row to win this match.
Voss's Bosses done at a 237. There's your first strike.
There's one for TJ Maximus.
Couple of friends.
In order to have any chance, Tommy must strike on this next ball, strike on the fill shot, and they will have the endless 10th frame to steal this match away.
Endless 10th frame used in the round-robin match play portion of this event. Should a bowler strike with his fill ball in the 10th, his team will continue to bowl until they do not strike again. And each additional strike adding another 10 pins to the team's total score. So Jones can set up his team with the endless 10th frame, and they need it with a strike here.
And remember, the endless 10th frame, it's 10 or nothing.
And it goes back to the beginning of your order, so if Jones can get a strike here, it'd be Chris Barnes. Gotta have a strike here.
Harry.
Jones delivers. Again, we re-examine the endless 10th frame. It's a convenient way to pull a team back into a match in the late stages.
And they'll go back to the Baker rotation. Like you said, Chris Barnes is going to start this off. So in order for Roth Raiders to win this, Chris Barnes has to strike, followed by Mike Wolfe and then Rhino Page, and they could steal this match.
Hey!
Finds the pocket, gets the strike. Up now, Mike Wolfe. And this is part of the compilation of how you put your team together and what order you put them in, saying, hey, our anchor, Tommy Jones, when we need big stuff, I want my big guy there. Goes back to the top of the order. You want to get it a little heavy on strike hitters should you need them. Wolfe gets it. And now the rookie Rhino Page, if he can get a strike, they're stealing a win.
And you can see that Mike Wolfe and Chris Barnes have both moved farther towards the center part of the lane. They've anticipated the oil pattern changing enough. They've made the correct adjustments. Now, Rhino Page, the last time up, remember, he went high. He must move further to the right and open the lane up more for his ball to hit the 1-2 pocket.
He had an open frame in the 8th. Needs a strike for the win. Not to be for Rhino Page and Roth Raiders. So Voss's Bosses sweat it out, but they get the win in match number 1, and we'll hear from the winners when we return to Six Flags Great America.
PBA Team Shootout, hosted by Six Flags, is brought to you by Geico. 15 minutes could save you 15% on car insurance. Visit geico.com. By Motel 6, official lodging partner of the PBA. And by the United States Bowling Congress, ensuring the integrity and protecting the future of the sport of bowling. Bowl with us.
Back at Six Flags Great America, Voss's Bosses almost took a dive in match number 1, but Roth Raiders unable to secure the win in the endless 10th frame, and you'll see it here in the Geico Championship recap.
Well, Rhino Page needs this hit for them to win. Too heavy through the nose. Roth Raiders, they lose to Voss's Bosses.
Here's Deander with the captain and Hall of Famer Brian Voss.
We'll see you guys.
Captain, you had to be concerned with that endless 10th frame.
Well, there's nothing you can do but sit back and watch. You know, all these guys are my buddies. I chose a team. All these guys got majors. They know how to do it, but the real deal was the karma. My team's got some real good karma, so we're going to be tough to beat.
Congratulations on your win.
Thank you.
So Norm Duke, the #1 overall pick, helped lead Voss's Bosses to a win in our first match, the first of 8 that each team will bowl in this round-robin competition. You can see continuing coverage of the Geico PBA Team Shootout in literally minutes today on ESPN at 1:30 Eastern. Mike Scroggins got us started.